Hello, my dear Taurus friends. This is John from Intuitive Johnny, and I will be giving you your general career and love reading for May 2020. First of all, I would like to wish everyone good health, especially good mental health in this time of coronavirus. It's a very challenging time for everyone, and I hope everyone's taking care of themselves, because if we are taking care of ourselves, we are taking care of the people around us. So wear masks, stay indoors, stay away from people, and socialize through the internet. That's exactly what I'm doing now with you guys. And I hope this will be over, but I know it will be difficult for some people out there who may be already suffering from other diseases, or maybe going through some difficult times in their lives. And I really wish you guys healing, and I'm sending you guys love all the way from here. So with that, let's start with your reading. So right now, I'm doing things a little bit differently from this month, and I've been away for some time because I've been I have so many excuses, but whatever. From this month, I want to do something different. From now on, I will be pre-shuffling and pre-spreading all your cards for general, career, and love. This is the reason why, is just because I just want to make the relaying of messages quite fast, because I kind of shuffle a lot and it takes a lot of time, and I want to save you guys that time watching the video and just waiting for the message to come out. So what I'm doing now is just all the cards, all the spreads are prepared, and I will be relaying you guys the information about your reading. And what I will be doing is that I will be just shuffling cards, advice cards, that I think will be very helpful for you guys, because these advice cards have been very insightful in my past readings, and I would like to be generous with this kind of advice cards. So from having said that, let's start with the reading. So I was meditating before, in the process of laying out your cards, and what I saw was a very nice view of a purple sky, nighttime purple sky. It seemed very quiet, and I was standing from a shore, a very rocky shore, and some mountains on my left, and everything else was like dark purple sky. This gradient has this very nice gradient from purple to dark purple, and I could see some stars behind, but I felt like it was very quiet. It felt like it had been that way for quite some time, and suddenly there is this very bright shooting star coming towards from the middle of my view, from what I'm seeing, and it's coming very slowly. It felt like it's very far away, but it's so clear, and it felt like with that light descending from the sky towards the earth, it did not feel something scary. It actually felt I felt very hopeful. It felt like there's something coming that is going to change the world around me, like as if there's literally light going to be sent from the heavens to where I am. So I felt like for many of you, it may be there's help coming from in the future, from the heavens, or from the universe, that's going to be sent to our way. And I'm very positive about that, and I felt really good with that vision. So from here, let's start with the general reading, and I hope let's see how that vision correlates with the rest of the reading. So general reading, your first two cards are the Six of Clubs and the Seven of Clubs. This is telling me that you guys have been working on something. It can be work, it can be relationships, it can be about yourselves. You are working on something, however, things are being blocked, things are being hindered by a desire that's making you want to push more. You want to do this because of reasons that are not exactly the best reasons for you to do things, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, you may be seeking justice, you may be trying to prove yourselves because somebody else told you that you can't do it, or somebody else told you that you're not worth it, or in your head you were thinking, why am I not good enough? I'm going to pursue this, I will prove this to myself. I think the question here is that, do you really want to do the things that you're doing? And I think there's something about whatever that you're trying to pursue that you have to think about yourself. Is this what I want to do? Currently, people around you, there are many helpful people around you. It's either people or resources that you have around you, and I really, really feel positive about this card. This is your subconscious, and it also tells me that people around you are going to be helpful around for the things that you want to do. And I felt like it's a very, very supportive energy. In the past, there's a King of Clubs. The King of Clubs is telling me that there was someone who kind of, I'm hearing, broke your heart, or either betrayed you in the things that in your way, in your path, going through this current present time. But this person feels like it was already in the past, and this person is also not doing good himself or herself, and they have their own journey, and it just happened that you guys cross paths. This can be either love or business or social, whatever it is. It's just meant for you guys to kind of cross paths and just learn from each other. And I felt like this person doesn't really mean to hurt you or do anything bad for you. It's just that things happened, and they were not feeling good themselves too. Okay, so presently it's the Ace of Spade reverse. I felt like there's something that you guys are looking for. There's something that you guys are trying to strive for, but you're not exactly knowing where to get it. It's like it's coming to me in two ways. It's becoming, there are two messages that I'm getting here. It feels like you're trying to do something, you're trying to target something, you're trying to move forward to one direction, but actually it felt like to me that you guys are going to be redirected, or being redirected now, to another person or another direction. Or for some of you, you don't know where you are going, but something that you are trying to get to is not exactly what is for you, but is something that you haven't seen, something is far away, something that is just not in your current view right now, but something is going to come towards you. And this is, usually this card is not the best card for me, but I like how I feel with a card right now. In your future, there will be anger, there will be, it's a 5 of diamonds, there will be some kind of loss. It's either you're losing someone, or you are going to cut away something or someone. And I feel like you guys will know if this certain person or situation is making you feel angry or making you feel depressed. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to have this realization to just move on from the life, or move on with your lives, and remove this person or this situation in your environment. And it's something I'm feeling that it's not going to be easy. It doesn't feel, I kind of feel like I'm being restricted from speaking out the words, because I felt like this is something difficult for many of you guys to actually move on from. But it's something that have to happen, and it's in the process. I feel like it has something to do with the past, or the remnants of the energies from the past, and that you guys just have to move away from, and to quickly just remove from your energy. Currently right now, for many of you, it's either you are trying to work on things, work on the love, or work on the your careers or your projects that you are doing. However, there is this strong jealousy feeling, or somehow you're comparing yourselves with others, or it's either you are trying to push yourself too much and it's not coming from the right energy, or the energy of love, but more of into guilt, jealousy, in greed, this kind of energy is where it's coming from. Yeah, I'm not saying everyone, but for many of you, it's a very strong feeling that I'm getting from this card. And I felt like many of you are comparing yourselves because others have more than you. Because some other people are like, you feel like, or at least you perceive them as having so much more than what you have, and you guys want to kind of just, oh, I'm jealous, I want to have what they have. And that's something that you guys have to keep in mind, that maybe you have to look into yourselves. Is this what I'm doing? Am I being too jealous? Am I going to take advantage, or how am I going to take advantage of this energy? So what you guys want is to have a lot of options. It felt like to me with this card is that you don't have much around you, at least in your own perception. And it felt like to me that for many of you, you may be juggling people, or options, or people, maybe lovers, or maybe situations, or maybe choices wherein you can't exactly make a decision for yourselves, because it's something that is just clouding your view, your perspective. This is most especially true with managers, when it comes to work. Like maybe you have to decide on something that's very, very crucial and will be affecting many people around you, and you just wanted to have options instead of having so little. So when it comes to your outcome card, you have the Ace of Diamonds, and I am so happy about this, because it's telling me about unity, agreement, something that's going to give you something. It's either a situation, a new job. Well, I hope it is, because it's something, this current situation is just so difficult for everyone now. If it's a new job, great. But I feel like there's something that is about to come to you that is going to make you so fulfilled and so happy. And because this is something that is going to have so much effect on your life from the month of May, and it's going to you're going to have to explore the possibilities around this, and I want you guys to be quite prepared to what it's about to send to you. So let me take some. Okay, I think that's the card for you, and it's two of them. So the first oracle card or advice card for you is no more complaining. It says here that complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality, which is something really good. No more complaining. The other one is bountiful nature. Remember, these two cards jumped out while I was shuffling, and so it was really quick. It really wanted to be noticed. Spending time in nature helps shift you to a higher vibration and reminds you of God's infinite abundance. Go outside and enjoy a walk or hike with your pet, meditate beneath a tree, garden, sit under the stars, or do some other activity to reconnect or to connect with the limitless vastness. So that is really, really nice, guys. So let me just reshuffle this, because I will be needing this later. Okay, it really just wants to explode. Okay, let's move on to career. So your career, with your career, it feels like there's something that you guys have not met, or something that you are trying to strive for but you haven't seen it. And what's funny is that because these two cards are saying the same thing, these two cards are telling the same thing for me. It's something that you want to achieve but you're not sure how to get there. It's giving me a little bit of goosebumps because it feels like you don't know what you want or you don't know how to get there, but you are bound to make a decision very, very soon. And something that's kind of scary. It's kind of scary for me because it feels like you're running out of time, and or maybe you feel like you are pressuring yourselves into making a decision really quickly because it's something that you feel like you need to be doing. And what's coming next is the Joker and the Six of Clubs. And again, these two cards are almost saying the same thing for me. But what the Joker is a very good card actually. It's saying, it's in most of my readings I interpret it as something that you are about to reap or harvest what you guys worked for if you really worked on it. And the universe will not stop you. Nothing will stop you. There are no energies around you that will be able to stop you into getting to where you want or to whatever that you are working towards for, because it's just so clear to you. Like if you just walk the walk, talk the talk, or walk the talk, or climb whatever it is that you are trying to achieve, you will be able to get there. And it's something really, really positive for me. And I want to get an advice card for that. This is really good, guys, because it's not a, there's nothing negative about it. It's just that your head is kind of making you feel, or making us feel, that we are not good enough, and there's no need to doubt about yourselves or ourselves. Just have to go towards the decision, or go towards the prize, and work ourselves to getting to it. So, a card for career. It's nice. It's saying positivity. It's saying here that if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. This is something really positive. Find something to be grateful for. Oh. Love. Okay, my dear Taurus friends. Something that everyone wants. Okay. Your first card is a Four of Clubs. It feels like something that you guys are depressed, or it's a card of depression or sadness. And it felt like that you guys have been being too mental about things and not exactly following your intuition when it comes to finding love, or when it comes to dealing with your current situation or current love life. And it feels like to me that you guys are just being too mental about things and not exactly feeling, and somehow neglecting your spiritual side, because it feels like to me being too intellect is somehow overthinking into things and just focusing on what has happened, or what has transpired in the past, and what is making you feel sad, or what have you lost before, and you're kind of thinking that you guys are just in that space wherein it's not entirely true, because there's an Ace of Spade. Remember, in the general reading, there's also an Ace of Spade, which is also reversed, which is something that is far not in your view, not yet in your present situation, but it's coming towards you. And I'm really, really excited about this for Taurus people out there, because I know me myself, I have been into quite some drama, because there may be immature people around me that's not in a very good energy, but I'm trying to move away from, or have moved away from. But it's just that, having felt the negativity, it's somehow, for some people, may it may stick to them into their current situation, and they might feel, or you might be feeling, that it's still in you, that it's still kind of affecting you or affecting your future, which is not exactly true, guys, because there's something out there is coming towards you, and I want you to believe it, because the next two cards in here is also the same. There's this person, the Queen of Diamonds, which is also very mental. Maybe this person have been in that situation. However, this person is focusing on what they have, what is good about them. They're very grateful. They're being thankful for the things that they have, and it's something that is so positive. This person is ready. This person is loving, and this person is ready to receive. Also, for the people who has someone special around them, if you're not single, you're coupled, you have a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever you have, this person or your other half is in a situation that is more thankful and it's more aware of what's happening. So it's either, if you guys are going through something rough recently, you may have to rethink your or reassess, or maybe it's just your view that from where you are is kind of not letting you focus on what is actually happening, or maybe you need to see things in the perspective of the other person, because this other person, if you are single, is just so much ready to be loved and love, and to be loved and to love. And this person feels like, to me, it's a very, very, I feel like this person is that shooting star coming towards descending towards your environment, and I feel very, very happy about that for us, guys. So, advice cards for love. Sever vows of poverty. What did I say about this? Remove all the things that have been bothering you, whatever that has happened in your past. Just move away from it. Just move away your focus and try to be a little bit more intuitive, or a little bit more into your spiritual or your affectionate or your feelings. Stick with what you feel. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's saying here that, dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Something so beautiful, guys. So let's take two more cards for the whole reading. I just want to pick cards for you guys and somehow give you guys enlightenment, or whatever it is that you guys are going through. Just need the first card. Selenite. It's spiritual activation and simulation. So we need, I think there's the need, or this is a time for us Tauruses to actually just move forward with what we feel and what our spirit says. If you're not that spiritual, it's just that whatever your gut feels, just go with it, and just go with what feels good for you, and not being too mental about things. And this is a really, really positive reading for me, because this is what I'm really feeling with, especially with the love spread. So one more card. It's loneliness, and let me read it. It's saying here, when you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. It's like loving being single. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. This is just so exciting, my dear Taurus friends. Can I just repeat it again? Because I just want to reiterate the message. It's just so nice, especially for the single people who's looking for love. When you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude. And that's when kindred spirits can finally come. It's all about being positive in your finding and being grateful for what you have, and being, maybe you're single right now, but you're alive and you're well, or at least you may be doing better than other people, and it's something that you have to be grateful. And just being alive and being able to breathe is already a gift from the heavens, and it's just something to be grateful about what we have in the present. And I know many people may not be doing that well, but I hope it's going to be an enlightenment for everyone out there. So thank you so much, my dear Taurus, and I hope this reading gave you light, and I wish you all the best, and please take care, please stay safe, and I'll see you next month. Bye.